Welcome back to the Tom's Refurb Trade Up Challenge. I'm standing in front of my most recent trade, my 2014 Chevy Caprice PPV, and in this video we're hopefully going to trade it for something badass. But in order to do that, we need to go on a pretty long road trip, which of course we are currently late for. So, let's go! I'm making the plastic back seat nice and comfortable for my friends who will be joining us on this 3-hour trip in this car. Everyone should be so excited right now. Let's go. The gang's reunited. If you didn't notice, they are the same guys that came with us on the OG car hunting trip. Aren't you excited?
Are these windows open?
Not only are we 45 minutes late as it is, I have to fill this thing up with gas, and it's also totally filthy because I've driven it in the slushy snow for an entire week, but who cares? We're about to drive it 3 hours anyways. Now, the person we are trading with is from Greensboro, North Carolina, which is over 6 hours away. We're meeting him halfway in Richmond, Virginia, which is still 3 hours away. Sadly, we are going to run through Washington, D.C. traffic, which is probably going to throw a horrible wrench in our plans, but either way, we're gonna come home with a new car. And it's gonna be dark, and the car is old, and I don't know how reliable it is. Everybody excited to drive it for 3 hours now? Ooh. Yeah? Okay, thanks. We are currently very late, so hopefully I can shave off some time. One downside to the badass custom Tom's Refurb exhaust is that it drones. And we are gonna all go brain numb, I think, in the first hour. In normal trade-up fashion, we are hitting the highway in something that is relatively unproven. Oh, she kinda hauled ass though, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, man. This is what the cops get to drive, man? I might become an officer of the law. Our current ETA is 4:26 p.m. I'm hoping we can shave off at least 20 minutes from that. This Jetta in front of us is like cutting up really aggressively, and I'm just trying to follow them. We're having a good time. What you want? Like nothing. Race 1 of the trip. Done. Oh, we're cutting up again. We're cutting up again.
Too much going on. I'm not complaining.
Race number 2, BRZ. What you want?
Yeah, that's the new one. It's a lady.
You guys already know what we gotta do. Woo! That sound mean. That is an American officer of the law. We have officially shaved off 5 minutes from our arrival time. We are now in the Washington, D.C. area, which, just like I said, is bringing on plenty of traffic. But the good news is we have managed to shave 10 minutes off of the arrival time. Now, if you're somehow new to this trade-up challenge, I'll give you a quick rundown. It all started when I bought my cameraman's Camaro for $5,500, which I then traded for a black short bed Chevy truck, and that person added $1,000. I traded that truck for 2 vehicles, this cop car and a 93 F-150. At that point, I was into both of those vehicles for $4,830. Since filming that video, I have sold the F-150 for $2,500, which, if I do the math, I'm basically invested into this cop car $2,380, which is insane. This vehicle that we're going to trade for right now is listed for $12,000. Now, when you see it, you might not think it's worth that, but I think it is, and I'm very excited about it. There is a ZL1 behind me. See if he wants to run it real quick. Dude, I don't think he wanted it. Let's see if he'll do it again. I don't think he was ready. What? He clearly did not want to race. He was telling me he didn't want to race.
Oh, push it, P! Push it, P, bro! Push it, P!
It's literally a freaking Vulcan Hellcat. Oh my freaking gosh. The freaking Vulcan Hellcat. Got him, dude. Racing everybody out here. Welcome to Vagina. Vagina is for lovers. I've been driving this car for a week straight, and I'm gonna drop a little wisdom on you. These cars you can get for $8,000 all day long. You can fab up an exhaust system like I did that cost $30 to $100, and honestly, it's like a budget RT or Scat Pack. It sounds similar, it's quick, it's 4-door, looks cool, it's comfy. 8 to 10 grand for this cash, or 20 to 30 grand financed for an RT or a Scat Pack. Honestly, come on. Put your money to work. We shaved nearly 30 minutes off of our time already, so we're stopping for a very brief lunch break. The guy that we're trading with, who is also driving 3 hours to meet us, he just got a speeding ticket. We haven't yet, knock on wood. Honestly, I have to admit, guys, I'm really gonna miss this car. And now I'm gonna get rid of it. I should just pull over right now.
Let's see if we can break the transmission.
What, you mean when we're an hour away from the trade? If anything, I'm just proving that it's durable.
It's a blessing, I got to sit down off a motherfucking route. Time to go slide, got the drop from a die hole. Niggas too green with the gun in their lap.
We are 1 minute away, about to pull up. Everybody say goodbye to the Caprice. Oh, I'm gonna miss it if this trade goes through. I really hope it does. All right, we're about to pull up. I am very excited. Where is it? Where's the new whip at? 3.5 hours plus of driving. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh,
hell yeah. Oh, that's sick. Test driving both of them. He just left in the Caprice. I'm gonna drive the Camaro. I'm really excited. It's got power steering, it's got power brakes. It's badass. It's already 10 times cooler than the Caprice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is sick. I want to trade this real bad. So this is a 75 Camaro with a 70 front end. It's got a Cam 5.3 and a Tremec TKX 5-speed. It seems pretty stout right now. I really want to trade. Yeah. So hopefully next time this camera is rolling, I am the owner of this. We'll see. Damn. I haven't even heard that from the outside. It sounds awesome.
Sounds good outside.
My Caprice.
There's a cop right down there. Yeah.
Woo, that thing sounds good. You know what sounds better? Cammed LS with no cats. Let's go.
Fuck the seatbelt.
This is gonna be comfy. We got a full tank of 93 in this Camaro. Let's hit the road and see how it does on an open highway. Oh yeah. Back in the stick shift in the trade-up challenge. Started with a stick shift, went a long time without a fun stick shift, and now we're back in a fun stick shift. I have to say, I am incredibly happy right now. We do not have a radio anymore. We do not have a working speedometer. I do not have a lot of things, but I do have a classic American muscle car with a stick. And it sounds badass. I am pulling over not for any sort of car-related reason. It is 5:20 and I just realized I forgot to upload today's YouTube video. So I promise you, I'm the only in the world sitting in a 75 Camaro on the side of the highway playing on my computer. I promise you. You guys want to watch Coco Melon? Coco Melon. Now that I have finished that, we have to merge into traffic that is moving very, very fast. It runs good. Hey, we ain't worried about no traffic in this town, dude. Hell yeah. I'm gonna start cutting up again. So far, this Camaro is awesome. It is oddly more comfortable than the Caprice. It doesn't drone as bad as the Caprice, and it's just more badass. The radio kind of sucks. We're stuck having normal human conversation now. And we're now driving into the night. We are 3 hours and 3 minutes away from the shop. We're losing daylight. I do not know how well the headlights work. It'll be an adventure.
Can you take me higher?
Y'all think that Jenny wants some smoke?
Nice ride, man.
Damn, dude! This Camaro hauls ass. Holy shit. The Camaro is also stinky. It is officially nighttime now. Thankfully, this car has headlights. And we are 45 minutes into the trip, and it is doing fantastic. When I saw the listing for this Camaro, I was like, ooh, that's badass. I should trade the Caprice for it. I scrolled to the bottom of his ad. He literally wrote, looking to trade for a Caprice PPV. Boom, stars aligned, it was meant to be. And we have finally reached DC traffic again. It's 6 p.m., so it's basically like rush hour, and I'm hoping this doesn't last that long. We have been in traffic for 15 minutes. It is very boring. I'm going insane. We're about halfway home. We are yet again stuck in traffic, which is 100% because of the poor timing of this trip, but we're all in pretty good spirits because the Camaro is full of character, it sounds good, it's running good. Honestly, no complaints, aside from no radio. TJP 6871.
I was just gonna say that.
Wait, why is the tower red? Evil tower.
TJP 6871.
Just got dogs. You just got dogs.
Are we in Washington, D.C.?
No, this is Ontario.
I'm pretty sure we're in Baltimore.
Hollywood. You are beautifuler than ever. Oh, it says Holiday Inn. I thought I said Hollywood. What's the RT one, dude?
Trying to get crazy, dude.
Dude, this thing hauls ass.
Oh yeah, he wants that.
He's standing on business.
I want one.
Where are you going, dude?
Jesus Christ.
We are all in traffic right now. That wasn't even a Scatty, that was a RT. Ready? Ready? Are you ready? No, we gotta go! Follow me! We gotta go! Best part of the trip. driving, mainly on the highway. Oh, we're on the home stretch. 10 minutes to get to the shop. Let me tell you, I'm done being careful. Back at the shop, we could pretty much walk there by now. I'm calling that success. I'll see you guys in the daylight. And would you look at that? We made it back home. A 3-hour plus trip in this 75 Camaro went flawlessly. Now, today it's time to make it look good. Let's walk around and see why it doesn't currently look good. You may notice the fact that this 75 Camaro has a 70 front end, which is missing a lot of pieces and is half black. So we gotta paint match that. We gotta replace the grille, missing trim, turn signals, make it look a whole lot better. The rest of the car is very, very ratty with a lot of paint peeling and mismatched issues, and I'm not really gonna do anything about that because it kind of fits the vibe. But I am going to make the interior look better because it is disgusting and hideous. I have stuck to my budget of $500 max invested in each trade-up vehicle, and I spent $460 on this car between the grille, the front trim, and touch-up paint. But I'm stupid and I didn't do enough research on the paint code, so my touch-up paint didn't match. So what we're gonna do now is go to the hardware store and find the closest light blue that matches this car. And then we're gonna go to the car wash and soap and scratch it off. So fun, dude! I think one of these will work. The nice folks at the hardware store let me steal these paint cans and do a quick squirt on every one on the fender to see which one matches the best. Based off the looks, honestly, I don't know. Start up here. As you can see, this is the paint I bought that was supposed to actually match. Oh God, no. Okay, that's a definite no. I really hope one of these is close, because I don't really have any other options. Also, absolutely not. Oh, I think that's the one.
I think the second one.
No, I think this one matches the best. I definitely think this one matches the best. You don't?
I think the second one. Wait for it to dry.
This is pretty stupid. None of them really match that well. This one is a little bit too blue, and this one is a little bit too gray. What do you think, Cameraman? You really think this matches better? Definitely think this is the closest. After that little squirt right there. Looks pretty good. Pretty factory. We need a lot more of these. $35 later. We have 2 cans of the paint that matches because it's all they had. And then we got 1 can of the paint that matched the second best. And then we got a can of black for the interior. I swear we're getting pretty close to over budget here. But we're gonna make it work. Now we have arrived at the restoration shop. I'm hoping that my chemicals will get this black mold looking stuff off, but we'll see. shop, the first thing I gotta do is pop off this bumper and pop out these headlights so I can do some extra paint matching. Thankfully, the bumper is currently held on with 2 bolts. That is perfect scenario for me. Wow, bumper delito. Gotta get my completely unprepped paint testing off before I start sanding. Now I'm gonna sand basically the whole front end with 320 on this DA. The front end's basically all sanded up. Now I'm gonna sand the lower rockers real quick with 80 grit because they're white and chipped and look horrible, and I'll probably hit them real quick. We hit the whole car with a dry wipe before I do the final prep and paint, taping off these turn signal markers because I don't feel like removing them. Okay, we have gotten this thing taped off. I've gotten the first round of prepping done. Now I'm gonna go over it with a final prep rag and a final dry rag. Then we're gonna spray it. Last step before spraying is the dry wipe. I'm about ready to shoot this thing. I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna use a little bit of sealer over the bare metal, mainly on top of the fenders and on the nose, because I don't want it to rust underneath our cheap spray paint from the hardware store. I let that sealer dry. Now I'm gonna hit the car with the slate blue, the closest thing we saw at the hardware store, and I've taken the cap off of the black paint because it has the cool little switchy nozzle, and I found that setting number 4 is pretty close to a fan spray pattern, which is what you want for painting something like this. I can already tell that looks pretty damn good. This is gonna be like a new car, dude! Now I know I don't build nothing that goes to SEMA. I know I ain't got a single show under to my name, but I do know I know my way around a paint can. Coat number 2, it's already looking good. That's strange, I didn't mean to do that. Why'd you do that, Tom? Huh. Interesting.
Huh, interesting. Oops. Huh.
Didn't mean to do that. Stop filming. Trying to tell me that doesn't look better now. I am gonna put the can down because I'm tempted to keep going. Now I gotta let this dry, but I do want to gander at it. Oh yeah. Next order of business, let the paint dry and make the interior look a lot better than it does. Because right now, it looks really gross. Half of it is green, half of it is tan, half of it is black. So I'm gonna try and make as much of it as possible black. First thing I'm soaking is the dash pad because it's covered in sticky, icky, goopy schmutz. Josh is chiseling off the remnants of the last person that tried to coat this a different color. I'm gonna get the door panels off. The door panels don't really want to come off without destroying themselves, so I'll probably just recoat them on the car. Removing the odd sticky residue. It's probably not the right thing to do, but I'm gonna DA over all this loose chipping crap real quick with 80 grit. See what happens. The DA actually works really well at getting that junk off, so I'm gonna do the other door now. Vacuum time. After like 2 straight hours of cleaning and scrubbing and wiping and taping and prepping, we're ready to dye the interior. I was just gonna dye the dash pad and door panels and kick panels, but I realized the seats are then gonna be the only cream colored thing in the interior, so I'm gonna dye them too. Hopefully they look good, and hopefully I get them clean enough for the dye to stick permanently. I did discover though, the seats have already been dyed. They were originally this strange gray-green color that the rest of the interior was, and someone dyed them cream white, which has held up, which means my black dye will hold up even better. I'm gonna start with the gloss black interior dye on the door panels and center console and kick panels. That is looking really, really good. A lot better than I expected. I gotta let this off gas and dry for 2 days, so we'll be back for final reassembly. Holy shit, it's been 2 days, and this does not look like the same interior at all. I wanna put it together and then show you how nice it is. Actually have the console held down now. Now it's time to reassemble the front end. I pretty much depleted the $500 budget buying these used turn signal housings, the brand new aftermarket grille, and new headlight trim. But once it's all together, it's gonna look crazy. These are dirty, beat up, and missing half of the hardware and bulbs, but I don't care. I'm just trying to fill these ugly holes. Tell your mom I said that.
Oh yeah, dude. These things were meant to be installed by zip ties. Hell yeah.
In reality, I think I'm somewhere between Chip Foose and Matilda's dad. Okay, this does not fit beautifully, but it's better than a big hole. One headlight, two headlights, both of them mounted crooked, which I'm going to ignore. These headlight bezels cost $100 and I could not find them used anywhere, so that sucked. Oh, that makes it look so much better. Oh, this? This? I don't know what you're talking about. Last step, bumper. That looks pretty good. I love when other people install things wrong, because that means I also only have to use 2 bolts. I was about to clean out the trunk, and I found this. Man, I just noticed this when I was reassembling the front end, and I was so upset that it wasn't there. I found it in the trunk. Oh, the car's on the lift now magically. I wonder why that would be. I know what you're gonna say, Tom, we like the rally wheels. They fit the Camaro very well. And I don't disagree. However, it's bugging me that there are raised white letters in the front, but not on the back. I can't flip the back tires around to reveal the raised white letters, and I also think it doesn't look as cool without them. I also remember there are some wheels from this trade-up challenge that would complement the car pretty well. Just for giggles, I'm gonna pop these off. I'm gonna do a quick brake job, maybe a suspension job while I'm at it. I'm gonna set on some wheel spacers. And I'm gonna toss one of these on. These are from the very first Trade Up Challenge episode where I took them off of Cameraman's Camaro and traded myself for some Corvette wheels. I'm gonna execute another trade with myself if I like these, because the rally wheels are honestly probably worth more than these wheels. And I think these say LS swap a lot better than the rallies. I'm just gonna toss it on real quick with 2 lug nuts and set it on the ground and see how we like them. I can already tell you, I personally like them. I don't know. Adding a little bit of the Corvette to the Camaro definitely says LS swap more than the rally wheels. Trust me, I'm not a huge fan of these wheels in general, but I think they look better than the mismatched tires on the rallies. So I'm gonna put it back up and I'm gonna toss them all on. You may have seen how horribly pitted the back side of these Corvette wheels were. I hit them with Scotch-Brite real quick, clean them off, and hit them with black spray paint to sort of protect it, but also just make it not noticeable. Looks good now. Oh yeah. Thanks, cameraman. Just like that, I think our modifications are done. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna put these on Marketplace for 500 bucks. Guaranteed I will sell them. Remember, I valued these wheels at 400. I spent 80 bucks on spacers. I think I'll sell this for 500 by the next episode. So we can consider the wheels a wash. You guys know I can't go without the finishing touch. Oh yeah, that looks tough as hell.
It's crazy how different this thing looks with hardware spray paint and just new wheels. It's a completely different car.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. We've made the thing look so good, I wanna keep it. Ep.4 Part 2? I'm just kidding. The trade-up will continue. for this 75 Camaro. This thing is one of my personal favorites from the trade-up challenge, so much so that I contemplated trading myself with Ep.4, but I'm not gonna. The trade-up challenge will continue. We had such a fun time road tripping this thing. It is an awesome driver, tons of fun, pretty fast, sounds great, and now it looks pretty damn great too. So thanks for being along for the ride on the best damn automotive content on YouTube. I'll see you guys soon, unless you want to see me sooner, in which case check out the Patreon for lots of unseen cars, check out Tom'sRefurb.shop, and check out Speedy's equipment because I got lots of mufflers ready to buy right now. Love you guys. Do you think I don't? Are you challenging me? Are you challenging my feelings right now? Really? Well, I love you anyways.